I'm standing in an amazing location that I never thought that we as the Lynn Institute would be working. And we're really excited to show you the potential and what we've got planned for the community. So I'd like to welcome you to the Lynn Institute Community Gardens at Chesapeake, a place we never thought we would be, but with our work in other parks like the Tabitha Community Park, we kind of decided, you know what? We think we could take a run at this and really do something amazing for the community.
When the garden was first here at Chesapeake years ago, it was a thriving community. It was full of employees. We had thousands of employees on our campus. And so we had so many people here all the time.
So it's a place for people to just reconnect with nature and see the beauty of what has been created, explore it and use it in their own way.
When things shifted for us here at Chesapeake and we really had to shift our focus, the garden, we just weren't sure what we were going to do with it.
And so we needed to find a partner that we could team up with who had the ability not only to bring volunteers and bring this garden back to life, but also had a vision for all that this garden could be.
One of our colleagues, Patty, she started asking around, why was this garden here and why was it overgrown? So she came to me and we decided this is perfect for what we are trying to do in the at-risk populations all across Oklahoma City.
We were so excited to have a nonprofit who really wanted to pour into this and not just jump into it. They wanted to really pour into it, which created a really sustainable partnership.
What we're really excited about with the Lynn Institute is to partner with Chesapeake. And what they've done, because they believe in what we're going to do in this garden, is give us a in-kind 5-year lease and beyond. And they are helping us along the way with security, maintaining the water, the electricity, and we get to come in here and totally revitalize this whole garden for the community.
The exciting thing about what we're teaming with Lynn on is that they have the outward focus. They have the view of, let's use this garden to grow things that our community can use.
And that is one thing I've been so completely impressed with, is how Lynn Institute has managed this. They came up with a plan. They had passion behind it. They started working with their board and getting the right people in line. And then we all moved forward together, which I was just really impressed by. We want to see this as a partnership. It's coming to work for the community.
The opportunities that we have presented to Chesapeake has excited them, and they're very enthusiastic about the potential and what we're going to be able to do in this community.
So our hope would be first to get it cleaned up, which is about 2.5 acres in fenced-in area with about 65 raised beds, plus a courtyard with landscape. We're going to kind of revitalize the whole area, but we're going to come back through and clear out all the brush, clear out some of the beds that have grown up, and we'll replant vegetables, we'll do cut flowers, we'll put berries in. We're going to revitalize the landscape area and put an arbor back over the columns. Having a place that has both water feature and a fireplace, something we can do year round. And we're just going to make it a place that's beautiful and enjoyable to come be, come rest, come work, and also take home some food too that's nutritious.
This garden is going to have an opportunity to invite so many different people because there's so much work to be done. And I think with Lynn Institute right now giving us this opportunity to make a new future with this beautiful garden, it's really going to make some amazing things to happen, not only in that garden, but in our whole city.
Gardening in and of itself is a lot of physical work, make no mistake, but that physical work is also another gateway to health that we really want to promote through Lynn.
To create access for vulnerable communities, for residents who really wanted to learn more and be healthier.
There's been undeniably a positive effect of the activities that Lynn has had in some of the parts of Oklahoma City where there's unequal access to things like health, nutrition, transportation. And focusing on those areas, restoring those areas, clearly brings communities back to a better state of health. The community garden concept actually takes that to another level as it relates to the opportunities to bring people together in projects and be a part of something that's bigger than they are. It really is just kind of an extension of what Lynn has meant to multiple communities within the Oklahoma City area for quite some time.
We have youth that are under the supervision of the court, juvenile court here in Oklahoma County. And so what the judge actually does is they court mandate either a number of hours or a number of days that they would actually come out here to the gardens to do community service work.
So the way the program works is actually the juveniles come over one afternoon a week, or during the summers we do it one morning a week, and come and work in the garden.
Some of them have never been in a garden before and don't know what they're going to be doing. And they come here and can see different things like wildflowers growing, plants, fruits. It's a good opportunity for them to come out and be like, wow, this happens right in Oklahoma City.
And then we have master gardeners and other volunteers that come along beside them.
Usually after the first week when all the jitters are out and they come back, they're excited to be here. You know, what are we doing next? What are we going to see next?
Working in a garden is just so restorative. It really just has, by itself, without any effort, really just kind of centers you, if you will. And then you add on the layer of that you're doing it in teamwork with others. You see the wheels start turning in the kids' minds of, my goodness, I did that, I accomplished this. There's just really nothing like it.
When you hear stories about the juvenile program, that the judge is seeing such tremendous change in these children, I just think that is amazing, and that is true success.
We set goals, and so I think it really does lead to them setting goals. And then Lynn Institute layers on the science of hope with it as well. It's just a really great recipe for building character, and I think for instilling hope into individuals.
We are excited to share what Lynn Institute teaches around hope. We're excited to integrate that into our employees here as well.
One of the biggest joys to see in a garden, outside of the beauty of it itself, is to see someone connecting with what that beauty is. And my favorite way to see that is through the eyes of a child. They come into a garden and it's magical to them. They're looking for something that's going to be taking them on an adventure.
Food helps with the body and the mind and the soul, but also having a beautiful place to just come be and see nature and kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. I think that's just as important as growing nutritious food for people.
I think this is an exciting program. It's definitely a different opportunity for our youth to see and meet different people. They've also been given different seeds to different vegetables, and then they've been able to take them home, put them on their patio, plant them in their ground, and actually watch them grow.
And that's one of our goals, is to teach the communities that we serve so they can in turn teach others. And what a great opportunity.
It's a beautiful place, and we want it to become something that our community, meaning Oklahoma City, uses not only to enjoy but to learn.
I mean, just like we want it to be a place that everyone can come out, whether you have a family or whether you're older, we also want to have educational opportunities for everyone.
What does it look like 5-10 years from now? And we want this place to be on the map.
I'm excited about what this opportunity gives our community and city to really have an impact in a positive way.
Going from really the dirt to the table as it relates to raising the foods. And a garden project like this is exactly that.
So you've been able to see the project that we have before us, and I hope you're as excited as we are. What we need is volunteers. We need people with talent to come out here and help us, and we also need those dollars to help us. And you can see there's a lot to do, but we have a lot of great supporters, and we would love to have you come out and volunteer with us. So grab your gloves and your boots and come join us at the Lynn Institute Community Garden at Chesapeake.